illustrations in color going after that. Okay, well, I'm Karen Wenner.
I'm Lucas Johnson. And
Such a
this
sweet
is Time Product.
I'm an archaeologist, actually. I'm very new to transmedia. I come from an academic background, but I've always loved great stories and storytelling, which is really what history is. And time travel is a concept I've been developing for quite some time now. It's a time travel adventure targeted at kids, age 8 to 13, based on an epic story traveling to human history's most exciting times and places. The full experience combines serial storytelling, point-and-click adventure gaming, the best of virtual worlds, and real-world quests. To some extent, it's a reaction to a lot of what I see out there in the tween market, which is dominated by avatars, cam chat, and cookie-cutter minigames. These games keep launching despite problem of player churn and rising parental frustration. What am I paying for? What are my kids getting out of this experience? So here's our value proposition. Our player characters are relatable and aspirational, and the exciting story world they inhabit will draw players into their story as they set off for exotic locations based on actual history and archaeology. At the heart of each episode is a core conflict in which players must take a stand and accept the consequences. Then they can play again to see what would have happened had they chosen differently. But they do have to start over. Without sacrificing fun, the game aims to encourage thoughtful engagement with the common issues humanity has always faced, and to foster empathy and appreciation for other ways of life. So it's something kids and their parents can agree is good. So, what's the story? 4 children, the main characters, are brought together in an old manor house known as the Keep, and left to work out their purpose there. Players must capitalize on the unique skills of each character to explore the Keep environment and interact with its inhabitants. They must discover the hidden ties which bind these kids, the mysterious forces which threaten them, and the secrets of the time keys which unlock time travel.
So the core platform for our project is a serialized narrative point-and-click adventure with an overarching story anchored by separate time travel episodes. Players choose which character to play at key points in the game and are rewarded accordingly with different experience points and collectible artifacts to bring back to their keep. The adventure game is wrapped in key virtual world elements which themselves circle back into the narrative. Mini games are introduced as integral parts of the story. Customization is pinned to historical content and context. The community shares gameplay tips and strategy along with user-generated content. Beyond that, we have many transmedia extensions. Our core experience is that point-and-click adventure, but that's only the start of it. For those kids who are real readers and want to explore more of the world, we'll delve deeper into the narrative in vignettes that add depth to the backstory to the characters. We'll have social media feeds where the player can keep up with characters and receive bonus story content. And we'll have a community hub where they can show off their achievements and share user-generated content such as coats of arms and artifacts. But even that digital section is only part of it. We want to get kids to engage with us in the real world as well. We'll have physical objects, including real-time keys, replica artifacts, and a print version of a journal, which aids in problem solving in the game. These and other elements will transfer play into the real world, creating a tactile version of the second screen concept. Finally, real-world quests in libraries, museums, and actual historic sites will encourage players to explore firsthand the place and objects that inspire time travel adventures, and offer rewards of bonus content and points that, again, tie right back into the game and experience. Finally, it's a serialized narrative that will keep kids coming back for more, as each episode takes a new time and place and reveals more of the story and the core conflict running through it. We want some mobile applications that will be with the kids wherever they go. And finally, it'll be able to support extensions beyond this project. Our audience is primarily the tween market, 8 to 13-year-old boys and girls, but these are the anti-tween tweens. These are the people who aren't standard tween customer, readers and dreamers who want to immerse themselves in other worlds. They are the bereft Harry Potter fans, to whom we offer a story full of magic that they can truly own.
Very smart.
And just to wrap up,
Very smart line, Brent.
okay, we're still in production. We are not planning to launch all of this at once. We're currently self-funded, and we're planning to have a plan to launch just enough to really gain proof of concept and hopefully gain perhaps some outside investment. The business model is free to play with microtransactions that will unlock level ups or bonus content. And in terms of what our moving ahead isn't working well. I've just been really lucky to attract so many amazing people to this project already. First of all, the amazing Lucas Johnson. We're definitely still looking for collaborators in really anywhere, any area. Top of the list, if there are any graphic novelists out there, we're thinking about tying that into the vignette program. Also, anybody with development experience, particularly apps. Thank you. Please come talk to us if you have bags of money.